This is the other side of the gazebo inside my backyard. So I'm going to attack it from both sides. And, oh, this thing, kind of a weird looking growth. What's that? I never noticed this thing. What the heck's that? That's pretty cool looking. So, yes, this is the other side. This is the gazebo. Yeah, I know it's a mess. It's been up for 15, 20 years. I used to have my TV set up there, couch, all kinds of stuff in here. But not so much anymore. So, what we're going to do is we're going to attack. We're doing one full all metal load today. I attacked from the other side, digging in there, and I'm going to try to pot it like a Red Sea, and put the plastic on both sides and just try to get most of the metal. Because my metal's not costing me money. It's a huge difference. So I average, when I was doing the metal and plastic, the average load was $20 a load, $20 a car load. So if I take away the metal, that's a lot of weight taken off, right? But it takes a lot longer. Then this will take me, who knows? I'm not really in a rush. So inside here is in my yard, so I can kind of leave it a mess a little bit. But the other end, obviously, is on the other side. You've seen the other end. So this is this side. So yeah. So it only makes sense to do it from both sides. And like today, I'm just doing a metal load. So get some metal. I got. The other thing is I can't. Well, I emptied that first bin of metal that was up my front yard driveway. However, all the bottom already ripped a lot. And then I dragged it down and put some more in and dragged it back up. But I can't keep doing that because that bagster won't last. It's already ripped from all the metal dragging on the ground. So that idea is kind of out the window. So we just leave those bagsters there and then do another little metal load. From this end, these are things that weigh a lot. These heat sinks, a million of them. I sold a few here and there over the years, but yeah, again, we're talking thousands of them I have in here. Not necessarily those heat sinks, but all of them overall. So I can make a little bit of a mess in here. I don't have to. The other side, I have it tied up and put a tarp, so that it doesn't go oozing out on someone's yard. Here it's gonna ooze out, and it should be okay. Somebody could complain, but the idea is I'm trying to get rid of it all. So the effort is there, you know what I mean? But it's just, there's no simple solution other than just plug away at it. So yeah, so it's here. Technically I can just do it all from this side. And then I got wheelbarrows, dumpsters, and bins. But the goal eventually is to get this gazebo out of here. That's it's like the end game. So this would be a 16 foot by 16 foot space, which would make the yard look a lot bigger. But that is maybe by next year. For now, getting the actual physical gazebo out of here, put a roof on it. Kind of hokey, but it's held all these years. See, I had a fan in there and everything. Yeah, we used to have a TV in here. I had the Wi-Fi out here. Cable TV, all kinds of good stuff. That was many, many, many years ago. And then it turned into this. But this would be the last phase of this gazebo. And it's only held up. It started to lean, I don't know, a few years ago. So I put posts on either posts on all 4 sides, so it's tipping this way. Or it was tipping that way. And then this ended up being like a lean-to. And of course there's more crap under there too, a whole bunch of stuff under there. All that's coming out too. So all this will get all torn down. I gotta get rid of those. I got a couple trees growing, I gotta trim those down. So, right today we're just gonna do a metal load. And then, almost full. This is my last load actually. I started earlier this morning, around 5. And had a nice cool day out. Still game planning what I'm doing. I keep changing the overall plan, but it's still slow boat. One load at a time. I'll get done when I get done. Again, so 16 feet around, as I said, and it's got to be at least 8 feet deep there. Almost to the top in the middle. I've chopped away a little teeny bit in the other end. About as much as I chopped here. And right now I'm just picking metal out. That's the plan I decided to go with. Because again, the amount of weight, 1 carload of just metal, not having to put it on a scale, is huge. Right? All the first 9 truckloads I did was metal and plastic. Until I got here. So that's pretty much all I can get in this one. I already got a bin set up. I'll show you where I'm at. We're going to do the transfer station. It's not a dump, it's a transfer station, meaning it goes from that place in Westerly here to Johnston, Rhode Island. Everything gets transferred. It doesn't open till 7:30. I already got another bin done. This is just all metal. The problem is I have to spread it out because they could give me an issue about doing all these, but I don't know. Sure, I'll happen. I'm gonna make sure it's just the metal. I have kept one of those third Bagster, and I put it as a liner in the truck for now. If I can use those for brush, like all my 2 trees got to get cut back there, now I can just throw them in that. Birds are all set for the morning. Bird station right there. So this is what we've got this morning. See, I put the liner in there. See the other Bagsters in there as a liner. And I returned the other 3. Get this one and another one in there. Hopefully. So I'll show you the Bagster. This one still has line. This is still the yellow one. The yellow one got wrecked already. See it? See how it got wrecked already? So it's not going to survive. Can't drag this back and forth with metal. See, it's already ruined. But it doesn't. This way it doesn't. So this will just be where I put the metal. I'll just leave it as a cover. That is all the other stuff. So we'll do another load. We'll do a load of that. That'll be the on the scale. So this whole load here is heavy. And if nobody gives me an issue, I should be able to dump it off for free. And that's pretty exciting. Because if I can do that, that'll really, long term. Something. See how that rust like that? This system was bugged. The bugs got inside there, and that's what causes that kind of sporadic. See it right there? It's all sporadic. So that was bugged. That's how I got like that. not just from being outside. That was like that when I pulled it out of the system, probably. I have this strap that I use to hold the phone, but it doesn't really hold it that well. It flops around, but get the idea. I'll try to pick something up. Doesn't quite sit. Ah, there it goes. I'm not going to just do this one video, and then when I get a lot further in, I'll do a couple more later on. Just kind of see the idea. So this is an all metal load, all recyclable. I mean, there is some plastic, but where people throw all the metal, there's always a lot of plastic too. So that gets, and again, I don't have to weigh it. I don't have to pay for it, which is pretty awesome. So that's where we are now.